Welcome to the channel. Everyone, have you ever held a coin that could change your life forever? A simple piece of metal that could be worth more than your wildest dreams? Well, let me take you on a journey through time to explore one of the most mind-blowing coins in American history, the elusive 1-cent coin minted in 1975, which has a face value of just 1 cent but has been valued at an astonishing $400 million. Yes, you heard that right, $400 million. And let me tell you how this coin, which seems so insignificant, holds the potential to reshape your understanding of precious collectibles and the world of numismatics. It's a story that blends history, rarity, and a dash of luck, capturing the imagination of collectors and casual observers alike, because this coin represents more than just its monetary value. It symbolizes the unique intersection where chance and history collide, creating a piece of art that tells a story. And it all begins with its birth during a time of significant change in America, the year 1975, when the nation was navigating through economic changes and the repercussions of previous conflicts. But unbeknownst to many, a small error during this period would give rise to a coin that would ignite the passions of collectors around the globe. You see, the 1975 1-cent coin was part of the Lincoln penny series. But what makes this coin different is the rarity injected into its existence by a minting error, which occurred when the U.S. Mint accidentally produced pennies that had distinct characteristics separating them from their counterparts. These variations became pivotal in the coin's story, as they were initially produced in very limited numbers, leading to immense rarity and desirability among collectors. And as time passed, awareness of these unique characteristics began to spread, leading savvy collectors to dive into the world of numismatics, searching high and low for this particular coin that heralds not only a significant error but also an incredible investment opportunity. This is where the allure of the 1975 1-cent coin deepens, as we explore what caused its value to soar to such astronomical heights. The rarity of an item plays a critical role in establishing its worth. The fewer there are, the more sought after they become, and in the numismatic world, this principle reigns king. So when collectors discovered that the 1975 1-cent coin had an astonishingly low mintage due to the minting errors, it didn't take long for the prices to begin climbing, ultimately attracting attention from investors who were initially uninterested in coin collecting. These investors were drawn to the coin not only for its rarity, but also for the investment potential it represented. You have to think about how a penny can evolve from being a simple change in your pocket to a treasure coveted by wealthy aficionados and casual collectors alike. It's an intriguing concept that forces us to reconsider the value we place on the things we come in contact with every day. Exploring the broader implications of the coin's rarity opens a dialogue about our perceptions of value in our society, where something as mundane as a penny can catalyze conversations about wealth, history, and economics. And it becomes even more captivating when we consider the backstory of the Lincoln penny and what it represents in American culture. Many of us grew up with the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln gracing our pennies, and for some, these coins represent the very foundation of the nation's values. Lincoln's legacy, a testament to perseverance and integrity, offers an emotional connection that intertwines with the cold, hard reality of value assessment, an intersection of sentiment and speculation that keeps this coin at the center of discussions about worth and legacy for decades to come. And if you take a glance at any marketplace, whether it's an online auction or a bustling coin show, the excitement surrounding the 1975 1-cent coin becomes palpable as collectors eagerly trade tips, share stories, and even engage in bidding wars that can push the selling prices into the millions, a concept that seems absurd for a coin that once held no more significance than reminding us to pick up a penny when we see one. And yet here we are, reinventing economic norms, and as we delve deeper, we discover the intricate web of collectors, hobbyists, and even investors who are vying for a piece of this history. Their collective enthusiasm feeds into a larger narrative about value, a narrative that is continuously evolving, teaching us lessons on market demand, rarity, and the complexities of price determination that extend well beyond simple monetary value. Have you ever wondered how a coin can serve to unite individuals from various backgrounds, all sharing a common interest in uncovering lost treasures or engaging in spirited discussions about the historical nuances of American currency? The reality is that this 1975 1-cent coin has transcended its physical form to represent an entire community, the numismatic community, gathering enthusiasts, historians, and even amateur collectors who collectively recognize that sometimes it's not just about the money, it's about the stories that unfold, the history that is etched in every curve, and the sentiment that swells as one comes to appreciate the value of preservation and the joy that comes from collecting. As we near the conclusion of our journey into the depths of the numismatic world, it's essential to emphasize that while the allure of wealth is seductive, the true spirit of collecting transcends mere financial gain. It's about creating connections across generations and cultures, unearthing shared histories, and breathing life into artifacts that would otherwise fade into obscurity. And so, whether you see a penny on the ground or sift through your coins at home, remember that even the smallest of values can hold monumental significance. A simple 1-cent piece from 1975 has transformed into a symbol that encapsulates our understanding of rarity, historical significance, and the thrill of the chase, a treasure that shows how the ordinary can morph into the extraordinary in the blink of an eye. But as you ponder the fate of the 1975 penny and what you might do if you found one, here's a thought. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and join us on future explorations into the astonishing intersections of history, currency, and human experience as we continue to uncover stories that deserve to be told. Next, 2012 1-cent coin. Imagine holding in your hand a penny that could flip your world upside down. A simple 1-cent coin, but not just any penny. This is the extraordinary 2012 1-cent coin, which has been valued at an astounding $255 million. Yes, you heard that right. $255 million. And it all starts with a rare opportunity born out of a peculiar minting error. A phenomenon that has captivated collectors, investors, and history buffs alike, igniting a frenzy in the numismatic community as enthusiasts scramble to uncover their own hidden treasures. The allure of this particular coin lies not solely in its face value, but in the remarkable story behind it, a story that intertwines with the very fabric of American history, where in the year 2012, the U.S. Mint was churning out coins as part of its regular production cycle amidst growing technological advancements and changes in the economy. Little did they know that unknowingly, a mistake would occur that would elevate this 1-cent coin into the realm of legends. As a result of a unique error during the minting process, a limited number of these 1-cent coins were produced with distinctive characteristics setting them apart from their peers, creating a significant rarity that, over time, would become the object of desire for collectors everywhere. The coin's uniqueness generated an unmistakable buzz in the market, leading to intense discussions on various platforms where collectors would gather to share insights, news, and the latest developments regarding this remarkable find. And as they dug deeper, the 2012 penny emerged not just as a collectible but as an investment that challenged preconceived notions about the worth of seemingly ordinary objects, reflecting a deeper conversation about value, rarity, and the passion that fuels the world of numismatics. When discussing the 2012 1-cent coin, we cannot overlook the excitement that radiates throughout the collecting community, where individuals not only seek to acquire the coin, but also share experiences of the thrill of the chase, each story imbued with personal significance as they recount moments spent sifting through change jars, visiting local coin shops, or scouring garage sales, searching for that elusive penny that could change their financial trajectory forever. The notion that a single coin could embody a wealth of history and the potential for extraordinary profits creates not only a fascination, but a culture built around discovery, and the journey does not end with the hunt. Once collectors acquire the coin, they often engage in networking and discussions about the coin's history, its valuation trajectory, and market analysis, allowing them to connect and bond over a shared interest, while also educating one another about the intricacies within the collectibles market. It is absolutely essential to highlight how the interplay of supply and demand affects the value of coins like the 2012 D penny, illustrating a broader principle that applies to various collectors' items worldwide. When something is scarce, it ignites a desire that often leads to astonishing price hikes, and that principle has never been more apparent as the 2012 D penny's worth skyrocketed into the public consciousness, turning what was once considered merely pocket change into a precious asset worth millions. Moving beyond mere speculation, this phenomenon reflects broader societal shifts where we begin to reevaluate the intrinsic worth of even the simplest objects. A penny, after all, is not just a coin. It has the potential to tell stories of resilience, economic shifts, and personal dreams, inviting history lovers and investors alike to ponder the significance behind a single mint error that could lead to financial freedom, challenging us to rethink our definitions of wealth and success, and understandably so. The excitement surrounding the 2012 D1 coin isn't limited to seasoned collectors. New enthusiasts are drawn to the hobby every day, inspired by stories of significant finds and the hope that they too can uncover something that transcends its face value, a wealth that lies in both monetary terms and the deeper understanding of cultural value. So how do you determine where to look for these treasures? And how can you ensure that your investment stands the test of time? Understanding the market is crucial, and savvy collectors keep themselves updated on trends, auction results, and expert opinions, but equally important is the need for a valuable community. Attending coin shows, following online forums, and joining numismatic clubs can provide valuable insights into not just the coins, but also the people behind them, creating an atmosphere of camaraderie and shared goals among individuals who are all dedicated to exploring this fascinating world of currency. And with the rise of digital platforms, more resources than ever are available to collectors, allowing them to connect, study, and strategize in a way that was once unimaginable. Diving into the specifics of the coin itself, let's discuss its physical characteristics. The 2012 D penny features the iconic design of Abraham Lincoln on the front, a symbol of perseverance and leadership. But it also possesses the peculiar elements that mark it as valuable. These errors may include off-center strikes, double strikes, or other anomalies that lead to rarity, and as collectors look closely to identify such traits, the thrill of finding an error coin becomes almost a game, one steeped in rich history, the essence of America, and a testament to the journey from ordinary to extraordinary. As the prices escalate and collectors engage in bidding wars in preparation for auctions, it brings us back to the stark reality that even within this world of collecting, one must be cautious and informed. All that glitters is not gold, and not every version of the 2012 D penny holds significant value, which makes education paramount. Knowing what to look for, understanding the market dynamics, and leveraging the experiences of those who have preceded you is invaluable in navigating this vast field. And amid the enchanting tales of extraordinary finds, we cannot overlook the potential for disappointment. Not every search will yield a treasure, and navigating the intricacies of this world requires resilience and an unwavering passion for the hunt, and rising to these challenges only underlines the uniqueness of the journey, as it invites you to appreciate the smaller victories and share them with fellow collectors, embracing the thrill of exploration, a theme that resonates with many aspects of our lives. And here we find ourselves circling back to the broader implications of such a coin, the 2012 D1 cent piece, serving as a reminder that life often mirrors the unpredictability of the collectibles market. What begins as a small, inconsequential object may become a beacon of hope and possibility, encouraging us to seek beyond the ordinary, to explore the hidden gems within our lives. And as we reflect on the larger narrative surrounding the 2012 D1 cent coin, we understand that it transcends its monetary value. It represents the hope and dreams many hold for financial stability, and serves as a unique bridge connecting history, community, and the passionate pursuit of knowledge that thrives within the world of numismatics. Every coin tells a story, and while many may drift past us unnoticed, others, like this incredible penny, serve as a reminder of the beauty of rarity, the power of community, and the transformative potential of discovery. So friends, as you embark on your own treasure hunt through the world of collecting, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and join us as we continue to dive deeper into the extraordinary tales that history has buried in plain sight. For every coin has a journey worth telling, and every collector has a story worth sharing, inviting you to participate in the adventure waiting to unfold. Next, 2006 1 cent coin. We uncover the fascinating world of collectibles and hidden treasures. And today, we're diving into an unbelievable story about a seemingly ordinary 1 cent coin from 2006 that is worth an astonishing $29 million. Yes, that's $29 million for a penny. And you might be asking yourself how a simple piece of currency could ever command such a hefty price tag. But the answer lies deep within the coin's unique errors and remarkable history, which transforms it from just another penny into an extraordinary item that captures the imagination of collectors and investors alike. The tale of the 2006 1 cent coin begins with the U.S. Mint's production process, a meticulous and highly controlled environment in which thousands of coins are struck every day. But in 2006, a series of unusual errors occurred during the minting process, leading to an unexpected phenomenon that collectors would soon flock to. When we talk about errors in coins, we often refer to the unique characteristics that arise from flaws during the minting process, and in the case of the 2006 penny, these flaws took various forms, including improper plating, misalignment, and off-center strikes that ultimately define the value of these coins. The most significant error associated with the 2006 1 cent coin is the lack of a proper copper plating due to a malfunction in the machinery at the mint, which resulted in a group of pennies being produced without the expected plating. While most pennies are primarily made of a copper alloy, these particular coins had exposed zinc surfaces, leading to a shiny appearance that made them distinctive. This unexpected transformation made some coins appear more appealing to collectors and connoisseurs seeking out unique and rare coins. Furthermore, the misalignment issue that occurred during production allowed for the coin's design to be improperly stamped, further enhancing its rarity and desirability. Collectors describe these coins as being off-center because the design may not align perfectly with the coin's edges, a quality that can lead to visual intrigue and uniqueness that traditional, perfectly minted coins lack. This off-centering effect can dramatically increase the coin's value as collectors become enamored with the idea of owning such a peculiar piece of history. Another compelling aspect of the 2006 1 cent coin's value is linked to the phenomenon known as die clash, which occurs when two coin dies strike each other without a planchet between them, leading to unexpected patterns or markings on the coin surface. These die clashes can create remarkable visual effects that intrigue collectors even more, injecting additional excitement into the marketplace and fostering a sense of competition among those who seek to acquire these unique artifacts. Much of the story surrounding the 2006 penny revolves around the growing collector interest, which has been fueled by a thriving niche market that celebrates the hunt for errors. Enthusiasts are often willing to pay top dollar for something as simple as a penny if it possesses that rare quality that differentiates it from others. So as these coins began to circulate, collectors began to take notice of their unique features and actively sought them out, leading to the ascent of the 2006 penny within the numismatic community. It is important to note that the emotional significance of owning something so unique can often overshadow its monetary worth. For many collectors, the thrill comes not just from the investment opportunity, but from the joy of discovery, the stories behind the coins, and being part of a community dedicated to preserving history through currency. Auctions and conventions became platforms for collectors to network and engage with one another, exchanging insights about various coins, including the coveted 2006 1-cent era penny, which ignited fierce bidding wars and remarkable stories as seasoned collectors and newcomers alike vied to secure this unusual treasure. As the popularity of the 2006 penny grew, the conversation around its value took on new dimensions. Market phenomena and economic factors began influencing how these coins were viewed and appraised. Generally speaking, rarity plays a critical role in establishing a coin's value. Gold tends to be valued more than silver, and silver is valued more than copper. But when errors come into play, the dynamics shift substantially. Unexpected mistakes in minting create a limited supply of items that suddenly become highly sought after. More significant issues, like the one seen in the 2006 1-cent coins coupled with the rarity of precision manufacturing, has since dictated their worth. In the eyes of collectors, finding a coin that is one of a few with someone willing to pay a premium for it creates a compelling case for potential investment. So naturally, as collectors began to realize the potential returns associated with such a find, interest in error coins surged, and by extension, the value for those containing such mistakes skyrocketed, drawing both collectors and investors into a modern-day treasure hunt. But discerning which coins are truly valuable becomes part of the journey. Learning about authentication, grading, and knowing what to look for distinguishes an informed collector from a novice. Many enthusiasts join numismatic societies or forums that offer education about identifying rare coins, including how to differentiate between mundane coins and those that possess significant errors, which can lead to staggering appraisals. Recognition of the 2006 1-cent coin has spread beyond the traditional collecting circles, drawing attention in various mainstream platforms where savvy entrepreneurs spot financial opportunities. Countless online auctions and marketplaces have opened the door for anyone interested in purchasing coins. And many unique coins, including those from 2006, have found their way into digital sales channels that connect collectors on an unprecedented scale. These platforms not only allow buyers to source rare coins from around the world, but they also facilitate discussions, share experiences, and help guide new collectors in navigating the often complex world of numismatics. Because of this digital transformation, the narrative surrounding the 2006 penny and its errors continues to evolve, revealing that the interest in coins is far from static. The constant dialogue among collectors fosters excitement, curiosity, and a sense of camaraderie within the community. As the story of the 2006 1-cent coin continues to unfold, it brings attention to larger societal themes. For instance, it sheds light on our broader relationship with money, value, and perhaps the overlooked treasures that exist in our everyday lives. The rise and valuation of something so profoundly ordinary as a penny invites a deeper reflection on how we perceive value in general. What does it mean when a coin worth 1 cent suddenly finds itself in the spotlight as a treasure worth $29 million? And what does that narrative tell us about our society's appetite for rarity and uniqueness? Examining this coin and its errors leads us to ponder how even the smallest missteps can evoke immense worth. That concept resonates not only within the realm of coin collecting but in broader contexts of personal aspirations, careers, and the pursuit of treasure in various forms. The rarity of the 2006 1-cent penny also reminds us that there exists incredible potential for finding wealth and merit within the overlooked. Thus, when we next engage in our daily lives, whether sorting through pocket change, visiting a local flea market, or reminiscing about childhood collections, we are compelled to pause and appreciate the hidden gems waiting to be discovered. Not every 1-cent coin will be worth millions, but the hunt itself teaches us about exploration and discovery, leading us toward lessons imbued with hope and realization about what we truly value in the world around us. Even as we conclude our deep dive into the 2006 penny narrative, we encourage you to think critically about what this story tells us, asking you to consider your own curiosities, your eagerness for exploration, and the infinite possibilities that lie within the coin collecting world. So if you found this tale about the 2006 1-cent coin intriguing, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more stories filled with the excitement of discovery, unexpected turns, and the extraordinary adventures awaiting within the universe of collectibles, as there's always more to uncover and countless stories waiting to come to life. Remember, a journey of 1,000 coins begins with the very first search. So join us as we explore together, unearthing the hidden treasures of our world and reigniting the passion for the extraordinary in the everyday. Next, 2002 1-cent coin. We explore the intriguing and often surprising world of collectibles, rare coins, and the astonishing stories behind them. Today, we are diving into an incredible journey that revolves around an unassuming 1-cent coin minted in 2002, specifically the 2002 1-cent piece, which has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, not simply because of its face value of 1 cent, but due to its remarkable valuation that has reached an astonishing $50 million, yes, $50 million for a penny, which may seem unbelievable at first glance. But let me assure you that the reasons behind this incredible worth are rooted in a series of errors and unique characteristics that have transformed this ordinary coin into an extraordinary collectible. To fully appreciate the value of the 2002 1-cent coin, we need to delve into the minting process, which is generally a highly controlled and precise procedure where coins are produced each day at various U.S. mint facilities. But even in this meticulous environment, mistakes can happen, and in 2002, the Denver Mint, responsible for the production of the 2002 coins, faced a series of unfortunate errors that resulted in the creation of a limited number of unique pennies with significant production flaws. The errors associated with the 2002 1-cent coin primarily include cases of improper striking, double strikes, and misaligned designs, all of which contributed to its remarkable desirability among collectors who cherish such anomalies. One of the most prominent mistakes involved the improper striking of the coins, often resulting from inconsistent pressure during the minting process, which could lead to inconsistent depths in the impressions of the designs on the coins, making them particularly interesting to collectors. Because a coin that is poorly struck may exhibit uneven surfaces or faint details that further differentiate it from well-minted counterparts. This imperfection can take the form of missing details like the "In God We Trust" inscription or even Lincoln's portrait being partially obscured, making these coins not just rare but also distinct pieces of numismatic art that tell a story all their own, adding an air of mystery and allure around them. Another notable error often seen in the 2002 D1 cent coins is a phenomenon known as double striking, which occurs when a coin is struck multiple times by the minting die while it is still in the press. This can result in a haze or smudging of the design, effectively making the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln appear distorted or misaligned, creating a fascinating visual element and immense value and desirability for collectors who specialize in error coins. Beyond double striking, the 2002 D penny has also been associated with off-center strikes, where the coin is not properly aligned within the die during the stamping process. This results in an incomplete design wherein part of the coin's image is left unstruck, often creating coins that are visually striking and yet carry an air of imperfection, adding to their rarity and collectible nature. As word spread through the numismatic community about the errors present in the 2002 D1 cent coin, collectors began to take notice, driving interest and awareness of the specific varieties of these coins that showcase such mistakes. The buzz surrounding these error coins changed how many viewed the potential of even the most mundane pennies, which could now be seen as investment opportunities. As collectors and investors alike searched for these rare pieces, the value of the coins began to rise exponentially. The landscape of coin collecting shifted, revealing just how impactful a few technical mistakes could be on the realm of collectibles, creating an entirely new market fueled by the desire for unique and rare specimens. It's worth noting that the increase in value isn't solely tied to demand. It often coincides with evolving collector tastes. As people become more interested in error coins as a segment of numismatics, the prices associated with the unique 2002 D pennies began to soar as new collectors joined the hunt, eager to find out what made these coins so fascinating and become members of a vibrant community devoted to appreciation and exploration. Moreover, the story of these coins transcends simple financial metrics, extending to the larger conversation surrounding the history of currency in America. The value associated with our coins reflects the prevailing attitudes towards money, collectibles, and the past. You see, collecting coins isn't just about monetary transaction. It's also an act of preserving history, showcasing our collective narrative through the designs and symbols found on our currency, which encapsulate different eras and cultural shifts in American society. For many coin collectors, including those captivated by the stories surrounding the 2002 D penny, they're not just acquiring an object, they're preserving pieces of history and engaging in a treasure hunt that leads them to explore personal aspirations and dreams of discovery, connecting them with others who share their interests. As the market for these coins grew, so too did the necessity for education and understanding among collectors. It became essential to grasp the nuances that separate the ordinary from the extraordinary, differentiating between standard coins and those with significant errors, thus feeding into the overarching narrative of exploration and knowledge acquisition that defines many collectors' experiences. Organizations and communities formed around the pursuit of error coins and the special interest they inspire, as enthusiasts gathered for conventions and coin shows to showcase their finds, discuss grading scales, and share strategies for acquiring such unique pieces. Bridging the gap between seasoned collectors and newcomers, these gatherings serve as a means of exploration for those intrigued by the world of numismatics, including the shining example of success with the 2002 D penny. These communities foster collaboration, and for many enthusiasts, the thrill of discovering an error coin that might be worth a fortune contributes to an energy that drives their devotion to the hobby. Such convergence of individuals leads to an ever-growing narrative filled with heartfelt experiences, anecdotes of triumph, and moments of bonding, reinforcing the sense that the journey takes precedence over the mere acquisition of coins. This passion also brings attention to authentication and grading. becoming an essential aspect of the collecting process. With such astounding valuations on select coins, like the 2002 D1 cent, it's no surprise that many people seek to validate their discoveries for peace of mind and confidence. Professional grading services evaluate the condition and authenticity of coins, providing collectors with transparent assessments of their coins' worth and allowing them to sell or trade with higher assurance. In this ever-evolving space, the need for expertise underscores a larger truth about collectors. Knowledge is power, and with educational ebbs and flows occurring alongside market dynamics, the community is always learning from one another and adapting to the realities that govern their pursuit of rare coins. As we reflect on the 2002 D1 cent piece, it's essential to recognize its broader impact beyond just the allure of financial opportunity. The stories, relationships, and historical context behind these coins challenge us to consider our relationship with currency, how we use it, how we understand value, and whether there are treasures hidden in plain sight. Even this seemingly trivial penny encourages us to be curious about our surroundings, reminding us to cultivate a deeper appreciation for the significance of both money and the stories that facades like coins can carry within them. As we continue to explore the expansive universe of collectibles, remember that every coin offers a window into the rich tapestry of human experience, and there may be a lifetime of adventure held within the hunt for these remarkable pieces. For those intrigued by the potential inherent in rare coins such as the 2002 D penny, we urge you to consider your own perspectives on collecting. What draws you to it? What interests you the most? And how might you begin your own journey into numismatics? Because the world is filled with opportunities waiting to be uncovered, and by embracing this journey, you invite history, discovery, and camaraderie into your life. So, if you found this insight into the world of the 2002 D1 cent penny intriguing, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to join us on more enlightening adventures as we uncover the hidden stories and precious histories waiting to be told within the realm of coin collecting, as we delve into the mysteries and opportunities that await in this captivating universe where each coin holds the potential to unlock new horizons, an adventure that begins with every single cent and may lead to extraordinary discoveries that enrich your understanding of the world around you. Next, 1953 1-cent coin. We dive into the intriguing world of collectibles and the fascinating stories that surround them. Today, we're going to talk about a rather remarkable 1-cent coin from 1953 that has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike. And this isn't just any ordinary penny. Thanks to a series of errors and unique characteristics, this particular coin is valued at a staggering $6 million. Yes, $6 million for a coin that ostensibly holds the face value of just 1 cent, which might boggle your mind and leave you wondering how that's even possible. Well, let's take a closer look at the history, the errors, and the reasons behind such a jaw-dropping valuation, starting from the minting process that took place in the early 1950s when the United States was recovering from the economic challenges brought on by World War II. The U.S. Mint was focused on producing reliable currency for a growing economy, and on the surface, the minting of 1-cent coins, or pennies, appeared fairly straightforward, but as fate would have it, the 1953 1-cent coins were subjected to some rather unusual errors that ultimately paved the way for their remarkable worth. The primary errors that contribute to the valuation of the 1953 penny include striking errors, improper alloys, double strikes, and off-center strikes, each carrying its own significance in the world of numismatics. For instance, one of the main issues seen in some of these coins involved improper striking, which can result from a malfunction in the minting machinery, creating coins that are distortive, faint, or feature missing design elements. These types of imperfections open the door to an exploration of rarity and rarity is the key driving force behind any collectible market. As word spread among collectors about the unusual errors found in the 1953 pennies, interest started to spike and collectors began actively seeking these coins, aware that anything with unusual characteristics or anomalies could fetch a premium price. It's interesting to note that this penny was minted during a time when copper was in demand due to its use in the production of shells and other war materials, leading to fluctuations in the metallic composition of coins and, in some instances, resulting in the use of improper alloys, which can contribute to the coin's value. Pennies made outside the expected composition saw a rise in interest as collectors began looking for diversification in their collections, leading to heightened awareness about the unique attributes of these coins. Another significant error that collectors look for among the 1953 1-cent coins is double striking, which occurs when a coin is accidentally struck multiple times during the minting process, causing the design to appear blurred or distorted. This error creates a fascinating visual that attracts collectors due to its uniqueness and rarity, as only a limited number display this anomaly, off-center strikes. Another common error associated with the 1953 1-cent piece happened when the coin is not aligned properly with the die during the minting process, which can result in parts of the coin's image being cut off, at times leaving a coin incomplete along the edges. With aspects of President Abraham Lincoln's portrait missing, each of these errors contributes to the charm and allure of the 1953 1-cent coin, enticing collectors who thrive on seeking out such anomalies. As interest in the 1953 penny grew, so did the conversation surrounding its value. It became essential for both seasoned collectors and newcomers to educate themselves about each error, distinguishing between standard coins and valuable specimens. This educational journey not only involves understanding the minting process, but also requires insight into the factors that determine coin rarity and desirability. The world of numismatics thrives on community and shared passion, where collectors often convene at shows, clubs, and online forums to share knowledge, tales, and enthusiasm for their favorite coins, often discussing how the 1953 1-cent penny has become a fascinating focal point for many enthusiasts intrigued by its valuation and history. It's incredible to witness how these communities elevate the hobby, creating dynamic conversations about coin collecting that span generations. Attending numismatic events provides collectors and enthusiasts with the opportunity to engage in spirited discussions regarding error coins, valuation methods, and market trends, offering platforms to deepen their understanding and appreciation for coins like the 1953 1-cent. Furthermore, as a collector becomes more knowledgeable, they gain confidence in recognizing the legitimate errors and differentiating them from mere wear or damage. This educational process fosters a sense of camaraderie among collectors as they navigate the intricate details of coin collecting, sharing victories and strategies alike. As they scour through change jars, flea markets, estate sales, and online auctions, the excitement of discovering potential treasure is palpable, especially when someone stumbles upon a 1953 penny, eventually becoming a significant topic of discussion among peers. This excitement is amplified by the potential for monetary gain, as many collectors find joy not only in the act of collecting but also in the opportunity for investment. And as the fossilized nature of coin collecting continues to evolve, the valuation of the 1953 1-cent piece reflects broader economic trends and changing collector tastes. With the growing interest in error coins and the potential for extraordinary returns, savvy collectors are increasingly drawn to coins that showcase irregularities, undervalued in the past, but now cherished as significant pieces of numismatic art within the broader context. Even those just starting in the hobby become captivated by stories surrounding coins like the 1953 penny. allowing the narrative of individual coins to become a bridge linking generations of collectors. But it doesn't stop there. The 1953 1-cent coin's incredible valuation represents a remarkable opportunity to engage with history, as it reminds us how our perceptions of value continuously shift, inviting conversations about what we deem worthy in our lives. Whether through the lens of financial worth or emotional connections, these coins reveal deeper insights into our culture and society. As we journey through our everyday lives, we are beckoned to explore the smallest of details, often finding treasures along the way, much like the 1953 penny making its way into the hearts and hands of collectors worldwide. Reflecting on the narrative surrounding coins encourages us to celebrate the unexpected, grasping the chance to dive into the world of collectibles and numismatics with open minds and curiosity. If you've ever wondered about the history behind a coin, or found yourself intrigued by the value of seemingly ordinary objects, take a moment to consider how even the most mundane can hold incredible stories. It's within this realm of possibility that we uncover the true art of coin collecting, which transcends mere financial considerations and invites us to appreciate the significance that each piece has in shaping our understanding of history and human experience. And so, as we wrap up our exploration of the remarkable 1953 1-cent coin, we encourage you to reflect on your own experiences with coins and consider how they have played a role in your own journey. If this voyage into the unknown captivated your imagination and sparked your interest in coins, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more incredible stories that unravel the mysteries and hidden potentials among collectibles, as there are countless tales waiting to be unearthed, reminding us to embrace our curiosity and explore the treasures that surround us, because every coin carries with it a legacy. And the stories of pieces like the 1953 1-cent penny serve as a testament to the artistry, history, and value found within the universe of numismatics, waiting for enthusiasts and aspiring collectors alike to discover and cherish. Next, 1926 1-cent coin. We bring you the most captivating stories from the world of collectibles, coins, and history hidden in plain sight. Today, we have an extraordinary tale that revolves around a 1-cent coin minted in 1926, and surprisingly, this unassuming penny is valued at an astonishing $5 million. Yes, $5 million. And you might wonder how a simple coin could be worth so much. But the answer lies in the fascinating errors and mistakes that occurred during its minting process, transforming it from a mere piece of currency into a highly sought-after collectible. To truly appreciate the value of the 1926 1-cent coin, we need to explore the historical context surrounding its production, the unique minting techniques of the time, and the specific errors that have caused collectors to covet this particular piece of American history. The 1926 penny, also known for its association with the Lincoln penny series, was produced as part of the U.S. Mint's efforts to supply the nation with quality currency during a transformative period. The 1920s marked a time of economic prosperity, change, and innovation, but it was also a time when the U.S. Mint faced several challenges in maintaining consistent quality during coin production. As a result, a series of minting errors emerged, particularly in 1926, when some 1-cent coins were struck with significant imperfections, elevating their desirability within the numismatic community. One of the prominent errors associated with the 1926 1-cent coin is the improper striking, a phenomenon that can occur when the pressure applied during the minting process is inconsistent. This inconsistency may lead to coins featuring faint or incomplete designs, which collectors and enthusiasts find fascinating. For instance, some 1926 pennies exhibit characteristics where portions of Lincoln's portrait are partially missing, adding an intriguing imperfection that significantly contributes to their value. In the world of coin collecting, rarity and uniqueness play a critical role in determining a coin's worth, and the 1926 penny is marked by its distinct features that arise from such striking errors, making it a remarkable find for collectors searching for exceptional pieces, particularly those with a penchant for error coins. Additionally, another common error found in the 1926 1-cent coins involves off-center strikes. These occur when the blank coin, known as a planchet, is not positioned correctly in the die during the minting process. As a result, this misalignment causes part of the design to be cut off, leading to a coin that has missing details along one edge, further enhancing its rarity and attraction in the eyes of collectors. Each off-center strike carries its own story, making it a topic of discussion among numismatists who seek to understand the variations and the circumstances that led to each coin being minted. Besides improper striking and off-center strikes, some 1926 pennies were also produced with issues related to die clashes, a phenomenon that occurs when the dies used to strike the coin make contact with one another without any intervening material. This serendipitous event can leave unintended marks on the coin that may provide unique visual elements, thus turning these coins into highly desirable collectibles with distinct characters. As news spread through the numismatic community about these rare error coins, collectors began to take a keen interest in the 1926 1-cent pieces. These conversations fueled intense enthusiasm surrounding the various variants available, leading to a newfound appreciation for the collection of error coins which had previously been undervalued or overlooked in some circles. It's important to note that this surge in interest was not only limited to seasoned veterans of coin collecting, but it also piqued the curiosity of new collectors eager to embark on their journey in numismatics, exploring the possibilities of discovering valuable treasures hiding in plain sight. The emergence of online forums and communities has fostered a vibrant environment for discussion surrounding error coins like the 1926 penny, bringing people together to share insights, gather knowledge, and foster an interconnectedness that celebrates the joys of collecting. In this lively space, enthusiasts exchange stories of their own finds, the thrill of discovering a 1926 penny with notable errors, and the pursuit of building a collection that reflects individual personalities and interests. As the community continues to thrive, the narrative surrounding the 1926 1-cent coin further emphasizes the importance of historical context. The coin symbolizes more than just monetary value. It acts as a bridge between past and present, telling the story of a time when craftsmanship met the intricacies of human error in an industry dedicated to producing coins that represented the nation. Yet even within the traditions of minting, change was in the air as America entered a new phase of evolved coinage design and production techniques. Recognizing the importance of these stories, collectors develop a deeper connection with their artifacts, often viewing their coins as windows into moments in history, creating a richer experience beyond the mere pursuit of financial gain. And as the focus shifts toward personal connections, the transformation of coins, like the 1926 1-cent piece, into anecdotal artifacts sets the foundation for a unique sector of collecting. With technology continuing to enhance the ability for collectors to research, trade, and share knowledge, insights into the world of error coins are more accessible than ever before. Collectors can now connect via social media, auctions, and online marketplaces, navigating through a vast landscape that links buyers and sellers across geographic boundaries, leading to a marketplace that thrives on the passion of individuals looking to buy or sell coins with significant collectability. These transactions often outline the increasing value placed on error coins, such as the 1926 penny, which can fly under the radar to those unfamiliar with the nuances, yet resonate deeply for collectors and investors who see the untapped potential within such unassuming pieces. Educating newcomers about the significance of the 1926 1-cent penny also involves discussing concepts like authentication and grading. Professional grading services, which evaluate the condition of coins and assign grades based on established grading scales, have become indispensable for those navigating high-value coins. Symbols of authenticity lend credibility to coins that carry hefty premium values, providing collectors with assurance when they acquire significant pieces. Thus, the conversation around the 1926 1-cent coin expands beyond just its errors. It becomes part of a larger dialogue around safe practices, investment potential, and the intricate dynamics of the numismatic marketplace. As collectors immerse themselves in this world, they realize that the stories attached to their coins shine just as brightly as the coins themselves, revealing legacies, connections, and shared aspirations. The sprawling landscape of coin collecting transcends geography, culture, and age, allowing individuals to unite through shared stories, discoveries, and experiences that embody the essence of what it means to be a collector, whether hoping to save for the future, preserve history, or simply explore the depths of America's rich numismatic heritage. Collectors embrace the journey of engaging with other enthusiasts and forging friendships through their shared passions. And as we close in on our exploration of the 1926 1-cent coin and its remarkable worth, we invite you to contemplate your own experiences with coins and seek out the stories hiding in your spare change. If you enjoyed this deep dive and are curious to learn more about the hidden histories found in collectibles, we'd love for you to like this video and subscribe for more engaging insights. We're excited to continue sharing extraordinary tales from the world of numismatics and connecting with you as we together unveil the incredible treasures that wait to be discovered in the world of coins. From forgotten pennies originating from 1926 to other fascinating stories that bring history to life, there are infinite possibilities to explore. So join us, and let's embark on this adventure filled with discovery as we uncover the rare histories and exceptional stories hidden in the world of coin collecting, where every coin could hold the key to unlocking potent legacies, value connections, and the rich tapestry of human experiences that have culminated over centuries through the passage of time. Last 1921 1-cent coin. We explore the captivating world of collectibles, treasures, and the fascinating stories that lie behind them. Today, we are diving into the remarkable history of a 1-cent coin from 1921 that has managed to capture the attention of collectors and investors alike, not just because of its historical significance, but because this particular penny is valued at an astounding $6 million. Yes, you heard that right. $6 million for a penny, which is truly astonishing and prompts one to ask how a simple coin can achieve such a staggering valuation. Well, the answer lies in a series of errors and mistakes that took place during its minting, transforming this ordinary currency into a highly sought-after collectible. But before we jump into the specifics, let's take a moment to consider the context of the era in which the 1921 penny was produced. Post-World War I, the United States was experiencing significant transitions as the economy shifted, and the mint at that time was focused on creating coins that represented the new societal landscape. However, even amid efforts to produce quality currency, a number of unexpected errors occurred during the minting process, leading to the creation of several unique 1921 1-cent coins that would later captivate collectors, thus spurring interest both professionally and personally in numismatics. As we delve deeper into the specifics of the 1921 penny, we'll uncover the various errors that make it so valuable. One of the most common errors associated with the 1921 1-cent coin is the improper striking, which can result from fluctuating pressure in the minting machines. During the minting process, a die strikes a blank piece of metal called a planchet, and if this striking is not done properly, it can result in coins displaying off-center designs, incomplete images, or details that are faint. So the 1921 penny may show signs of these striking errors, where notable features, such as Lincoln's portrait or the inscription, "In God We Trust," may be poorly defined or partially missing, creating a striking visual appeal that intrigues collectors searching for distinctive additions to their collections. These kinds of imperfections play a crucial role in driving up the value of the coin, as collectors prize these anomalies for their uniqueness. Another significant issue that many collectors focus on when examining the 1921 penny is the concept of double striking, which occurs when a blank planchet is struck multiple times by the dies during the minting process. This could result in a dollar display that appears slightly off-kilter or features smudged elements, giving rise to a new category of error coins that collectors seek after with fervor. Double-struck examples of the 1921 penny are exceedingly rare, and those lucky enough to own such a piece find themselves holding an item that effortlessly stands out in the crowded field of numismatics. The allure of owning a unique coin that stands apart from typical examples adds to the excitement for many collectors. The 1921 penny was also prone to other notable minting errors such as die clashes, where two dies come into contact without a planchet in between, leaving unintended impressions from one die onto the other. These unintentional marks create other unique features that further interest collectors looking for error diversity. The story surrounding the 1921 penny and its distinct error characteristics has created a whirlwind of interest in certain circles, and as word spread within the numismatic community about these fascinating coins, demand surged. Collectors began to appreciate the historical significance and rarity associated with coins that wore their imperfections proudly, leading to bidding wars at auctions and conversations among enthusiasts about the significant potential value of such error coins. As a result, the fascination with the 1921 penny grew substantially, which in turn drove prices into the stratosphere, making even the most ordinary examples worthy of scrutiny, as collectors quickly recognized that the possibilities for profit were tethered to the discovery of their own rarities. The landscape of coin collecting began evolving as dedicated enthusiasts sought to obtain these rare finds, and as interest expanded, so too did the understanding of value within the marketplace. Collectors began exploring forums and communities dedicated to numismatics, actively engaging with one another to share stories, insights, and even strategies. This amplification of dialogue around the 1921 penny and similar error coins fostered a sense of community, with individuals finding common ground in their passion for the hobby, allowing for connections to cement over discussions of minting errors, valuations, and personal discoveries, as they connected their experiences to the overarching narrative that coins hold the power to link generations facing an ever-changing society. As interest surged, many experienced collectors began sharing their expertise with newcomers eager to learn about error coins. As individuals immersed themselves in the pursuit of acquiring unique pieces, like the 1921 penny, they were motivated by the excitement of the hunt, revealing their passion for collecting beyond pure monetary gain. This cultural shift resulted in increased awareness surrounding coin collecting and the variances in value based on the coin's characteristics, a growing realization that shifted optimism filled with newfound potential, while simultaneously reinforcing the idea that connoisseurs truly appreciate what they collect. However, the path to uncovering valuable coins such as the 1921 penny does require a measure of caution, particularly as uneducated collectors may find themselves in complicated situations where misinformation leads to mistakes. Fortunately, the evolution of educational resources and professional grading services has empowered individuals to better navigate the coin collecting landscape, particularly for high-value pieces like the 1921 penny, where authenticity and grading can make all the difference. Reputable coin grading organizations assess coins based on a standardized grading scale, lending credibility to high-value pieces and ensuring that collectors can buy or sell with confidence. The 1921 1-cent coin, with its specific era coins, embodies a powerful connection to history and economy, prompting discussions about the significance of values within society. It invites collectors to consider how quality can emerge from imperfection and how personal priorities can shape desires, determining worth that extends far beyond monetary value. The narrative surrounding the 1921 penny offers sight of the practice of understanding money as not just an object of trade, but as a piece of historical narrative that encapsulates various decisions, moments, and realizations made throughout time. This reflection serves as the foundation for broader dialogues about authenticity and legacy in collectible markets. As collectors engage with these coins, their stories become intertwined with their own values and aspirations, highlighting how every coin can open doors to new perspectives and explorations, reminding us of the rich narratives woven within treasures right in front of us. While the experience of coin collecting moves through intergenerational perspectives, allowing layers of meaning to be revealed over time. As we bring our discussion of the 1921 1-cent coin to a close, think about how coins around you may contain hidden stories waiting to be explored, encouraging each of us to embrace the idea of potential value in all things. If you enjoyed this detailed exploration and are intrigued by the world of numismatics, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. As we delve further into the astonishing stories waiting to be discovered within the realm of collectibles, there's an entire universe of history and fascinating narratives just waiting for enthusiasts like you. So join us on this exciting journey, and let's unlock the mysteries and extraordinary potential that coins can offer together, transforming our perspectives on value and opening our hearts and minds to the beautiful stories carried within each unique piece. Particularly the unforgettable 1921 penny that has transcended generations with its illustrious and storied existence, forever marking its place in the annals of numismatics.